Yeah, and I said, sip this probation. Good news, everyone. The other day at work,
Howdy, howdy. If you guys are having a good day, I'm just gonna take a quick second here and type out an idea that I had to burn Nugget here for a playthrough on multiplayer. Okay, guys, I was just pitching an idea to my friend, so I do apologize for um, not being available. How you guys doing? Oh, let me see. I'm just gonna pin that comment. I'd like to know what you guys have to say and what you guys might be thinking. All right. Well, we are back on Green Countryside, and yeah, I am excited. I haven't been on this in like 4 days. So let's see what we've got going on. Do we have anything that's ready to harvest? Um, Looks like we're harvesting our canola and green beans. All right, let's keep going. Green beans I'm selling right off the bat, uh, because this is the month to do it. What am I trying to plant here? Oh, it's gonna be canola. I think so at least. Yeah, definitely is. The next thing we want to do is I'm gonna have to work with them and get that all taken care of. We got in here canola. We got a lot of canola, you guys. I'm gonna have to probably get something to process it all. Probably do that here shortly. As far as anything else, I don't think I have anything else ready to harvest. Not until August. We're just gonna keep offloading here. Finally to a point where we've got everything we need to really work on this farm, build it the way, we'd love to have our farm built. I'm not sure why I'm so far behind, but I am. Okay, so just working to get that field planted into canola. This guy here is just in the way. We're gonna get him dumped off. So I had an idea um, for a multiplayer, and that was because Burn Nugget and we were talking about it. We've gone quite a ways into our um, current playthrough on Alone in the World, but there's a lot that we haven't done. But we were thinking, what can we do differently to make it more enjoyable? And I was thinking, what about a possibility to do a uh, multi-farm map where we're not competing, but we're working uh, to help each other. So what I had in mind was finding a map, um, preferably one that's already got fields, so that we can minimize the amount of stuff we have to do, but we can work together. I was kind of thinking some sort of a European map. I think that would be the way to go with an idea like this. But I'm just really excited by the idea of it. I think um, I've already heard back from Nugget on this. He is down with this idea. Um, which is exciting to me. All right, so we've got that field planted. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next, but he's doing the hustle. Let's go ahead and we're going to empty this guy into here. I mean, there's not a lot of money to be had with this, but I just think it's worth our time. Um, I'll never do green beans again. I'm actually going to sell the header the moment I can. Trying to decipher whether or not there's a way to whether or not we can actually share resources, but yeah, it's maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Let's go ahead. We're on our last swipe of the field there. I don't think I need this guy anymore. All right, let's get this guy back then. Now I know have I purchased more land? I have not. That's good. Not sure how I'm going to keep up with what I've got. Got plenty of grass, plenty of straw. Um, all right. There's not a whole lot here. There's only like 3 liters. Now you might be wondering what else have I got to harvest this year. I've got cornfield way out over there. Those are my soybeans. That'll be the next thing I probably harvest, and then my sunflowers. So those are my next 2 fields that I'll probably harvest, probably in October. So I won't really have a whole lot for the next couple of months, other than keeping my cows fed, selling off my um, coal, and converting all my limestone to lime. So yeah, not much at all. All right, how much canola do we have? We'll have over 50,000 liters, which is excellent. peas, we've got 50,000. Winter barley, we've still got 40. All right, we've got plenty of stuff, you guys. Let's go ahead, take a look, and see what kind of production I can put down. I mean, that'd be nice, but I don't need it. All right. I'm gonna need something for oils. So, oh no, I can't afford it. Oh no. All right, that's fine. I'll get it eventually, right? Kind of wanted to do it over here anyways. Um, yeah, and let's just kind of figure out a good spot for this guy to back in. I haven't figured that out yet. Feel like this is its future final destination. How's it going? Rare to medium rare? I can I can go with the medium rare. I it's just a little too fleshy at rare. But I guess it also depends on the quality of the cut, right? I'm only doing a short sort of um, play this afternoon. I got to go get a kid from school. I have to drop off a permission slip at another school. So busy, busy. I'm busy bee. All right, so I got two more growth stages, so that won't be until October. This is the one and only time I'm gonna do green beans. It was a mistake. Peas would be a much better option. They make more money, and on the whole, they're just better. Is it? Is that because Daggerwin started a playthrough on it? Or did Farming Sims Socks Way Up start one? Is that the one that has the bunny enclosure where you can buy rabbits? Is that a map that is DLC or is that on Mod Hub? I looked into doing rabbits on my little um, where I have chickens. Holy regulations. I looked into it as far as I got. Not like something that's like regulated locally, it's regulated on the state level, and you have to have like a commercial kitchen do uh all the processing, and I'm like, they're freaking rabbits. I'm really starting to have this belief where um all these regulations that are here in the States are backed like cottage laws where you have to have, you can't do commercial or you can't sell uh bunnies for, you know, meat or anything like that. It's got to be processed in a state regulated kitchen or not kitchen, state regulated processor and all that garbage. I'm like, man, corporations did a number on this country. They don't want the competition, so they just decided to regulate the snot out of the little guy to eliminate it. Capitalism at its finest. I think it was No Bacon for You that was telling me about bunnies and how um, lucrative they could be. I haven't seen bacon in weeks. So what have you been up to, Arch? Are you playing on Whitcom? Oof. Barn there. All right. Come on. I don't use trailers with dollies so often that I can't even drive forwards very well with them anymore. Oh, have you looked at the new Australian map then that just got released? Massive fields. That was part of today's updates. Oh, darn kids. Got all that dumped out. Now I suppose it's time to get back to the farm, figure out what the heck I'm gonna do with all of my other stuff. I want to get a um oh, what do you call it there? Oil, an oil mill. Not really sure yet where I want to put it, but I want one because I've got way too much canola and way too, well, I guess not way too much. I guess that's not really such a thing as having too much canola. But I've got a lot of canola and I've got a lot of sunflowers, and I'm going to have more sunflowers in about 2 months. So I've really got to buckle down and get some of this stuff cleaned up. I don't want that anymore, so I gotta sell the green bean header. I'm not gonna drive it up. It didn't cost enough to really justify driving all the way up there for it. Alrighty. See if I can't get back on top of this guy. Maybe I go the other way and get on there right. Alright. Now, the next thing is where do I really want to put? Kind of like, I'm gonna put it over here. What? Yeah, let's see where. Alright, there we go. What's going on, dude? Want it all to dump out. This isn't funny. That's better. All right, let's see what we got here. I always set them to distribute now. That way I just don't have a pile of stuff building up in the way. Okay, so where do I have canola plant? Got it there, and I want to plant it there. I'm not really sure what I want to do with the oats. I think Nugget was telling me you can do oat milk. There's a really large oat milk factory you can get. And I'm like, I didn't know oats lactated. Isn't it? Dump out the side here. I've been having more issues with this than I care to discuss. Yeah, that Australian map, the field sizes look really nice. Dump. Come on. I almost got it all the way emptied out. Finally. All right, so I'm kind of leaning towards this field being peas right here. This field going to barley, sunflowers, sunflowers, and putting this right here into soybeans. I think that would be a good use of space. What do you guys think? Thought about this pen. It's got so much manure though. I know what I'll do. Next month, I'll start spreading the manure. Start spreading manure out on the fields today. Let's see how we're doing with the that reminds me I want to put in a fence. Fences make for good neighbors. Try and lower out some of this, build up our funds again. Come on. All right. And it's not a ton of money, but I'll take 4,400. Um, got a few things I got to do, you guys. I don't know what those things are yet, but they're on my list. You know, they are on my list. I think I'll do. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get the tractor spun around here. I love this little trailer so much. I can actually reconfigure it and have myself a fertilizer spreader or a manure spreader. It's fantastic. Or like something to haul silage with. But I'm going to change it over to manure. All right. I am gonna have to go get kids soon, so I might just wrap this up for a while. I have competitive playthrough tonight. And yeah, I was hoping to finish this off, but you know what? I don't need to. Life goes on. I just wanted to kind of get to an hour. I haven't done an hour live stream in a while. Um, yeah. What the heck? There. Trying to figure out why I couldn't find my map. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching with me for the last hour. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. Got some things that I'm trying to do with Nugget, and I have to be able to look. So I will see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me. Archie, thanks for the chat. Pleasure as always. We'll see you next time.